real crowd pleaser here in the 701 is a good old game of cornhole.
That's right, and it's clearly very competitive too. So Brian and Jed of 701 Capital Cornhole are with us to talk about an upcoming event and how you can play the game all year round. Hey guys.
Hey, how's it going?
Great. Welcome to the show, guys. So first off, what is 701 Capital Cornhole?
To be honest with you, it's just a bunch of guys that started playing a couple years ago, and it's pretty much developed into where we're at right now. So,
what do you guys offer? Because I know there's leagues, there's tournaments, and we'll talk about the tournament, but aside from that, what else can we find with the group?
pretty much leagues and tournaments. We have fall and winter leagues. We have summer leagues. Tournaments we run, last year we ran, I think, 14 different tournaments throughout the year with different areas in Minot, Bismarck, Riverdale. So, yeah.
Okay. And we know you have an upcoming event on board, pun intended. So tell us about the 2022 Winterfest Cornhole Tournament.
So we had a tournament last year. Turned out very well. It was our biggest tournament of the whole year. This year I wanted to up our game a little bit, so I contacted the event center and asked if they had available space and what dates and stuff, and they had them. So then I put together a crew, and with that crew, we just started throwing ideas out there, and it's like, how big do we want to make this thing? And so we started looking for sponsors, and before you know it, we had $20,000 added money.
Wow. All right. Great. So you brought some boards for the purpose of learning more about the game, and Natalie and I are going to throw. We'd love to get some tips from the pros over here. So should we get started on doing that?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's
give it a whirl. So we're going to move over there. We're going to play some cornhole today. Isn't that fun?
What side am I on, Natalie? This one?
You are on the left. I'm going to go to the right.
Okay.
All right, so we're just going to get set up here. If the audience at home can just bear with us.
Are we teaming up, Jeff?
I don't know. Are we?
Yes. Yeah, so I'll be with Brian.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So, go ahead, Natalie.
You had mentioned that you brought different bags.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
So what's the difference with bags?
So basically, with cornhole bags, there's a speed rating, and bags have two sides. So there's going to be a different speed rating for each of the sides.
Okay.
The speed rating is it's a 1 through 10.
Sure.
10 being faster. So most beginners are going to want to stickier bags. So when you hit the board, it's going to stick on the board.
Okay.
And then a lot of when you get more advanced as well, then you get to choose. Do I want a slick bag? Do I want a sticky bag? So guys that are going to throw different, like there's a roll shot, you need a pretty sticky bag to throw a roll shot over a bag.
Okay.
Or things like that. So all of these bags have two different speed ratings. So the lighter side here would be the slow side.
Okay.
And then the faster side would be the slick side.
Wow, this is
So can you switch depending on what you want to do?
Yeah, so if there's a bag in front of the hole like this, you would want to come at that with a slippery bag to try drag that bag in the hole with it, you know. So yeah.
So why don't we get started? Maybe you could judge my throw here.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Let's see what you got, Natalie.
All right.
It's a long way.
Hey.
Yeah, okay.
Almost.
Okay. So you're attempting to throw it like a frisbee.
Sure.
So just think of it more of a softball pitch.
Okay.
Okay. So you can get you're behind the 8-ball here. You can be all the way up here.
I didn't
so
even
your
know
foot
that.
can't cross the front of the board.
Okay.
So then most people will. It's a butterfly grip.
Okay.
But you just kind of get comfortable, and then the bag's gonna fly like that.
Did you mean to miss the board?
Yeah, I wanted to make Natalie feel better.
I was just checking.
I wanted to make her feel better.
Okay.
So you throw a couple orange bags here.
Okay.
Let's see what you got, Natalie.
Okay.
We got to hustle on this because
I know.
I'm going to knock a couple in the hole.
That's
myself.
better.
Oh,
that's better.
There
you go.
Nice.
That's better.
What is this guy?
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see what you got.
Give it a whirl.
Keep going. That's right. Let's do it.
All right, so I'm going to throw a slick bag and try drag that.
At this point.
So it kind of pushes it up to the hole.
Which one's slick, which one's not?
701 slow.
Yep, 701 slow. Close.
I almost, as it was in midair, I almost said Natalie's really getting the hang of this.
701 slow. Hey.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
Yep. You guys bring them back.
So that was so odd. Is it 0-0 still?
Ooh, is there 2 on, 2 on? They cancel, so we'll say 0-0.
That'd have been a wash.
Honestly.
Okay, so you said this is sticky?
That's the slow side.
That's the slow side.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go with the fast side down because we're quite a ways away.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Nice first shot.
That's my teammate right there.
Made it in.
Look at
All
this.
right. Sorry, Brian.
Should I do it again?
Very nice.
So that's where that slow
She is
side would have been good. Oh, Brian's working that bag back. Jeff takes it in for him.
You've played before.
Yeah, Jeff's actually a real pro.
Ah!
He's competitive too.
I know.
Yep.
Okay.
There it is.
So that'd
There
be
it
2
is.
points. The point system always gets me.
I do not
so
like
3 in the
losing, by the
hole,
way.
1
Okay.
on the board, and
Yeah.
we cancel out. So 6 points in for blue, 5 points for orange. Blue would score 1.
I love that. All right, guys, so we are running out of time, but can you guys let us know how people can find out more information about 701 Capital Cornhole and then the upcoming event?
Absolutely. So Facebook, 701 Capital Cornhole, search that. You know, you can message Brian on there. We have some admins on the page, very responsive on that. And, you know, yeah, just look us up. Tournament's over President's Day weekend, and it's going to be a blast.
Okay, well, we're